All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Sunil Verma and with me is Vaibhav Jyotsna Srivastav. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch 5G services in the country at India Mobile Congress in New Delhi this morning. President Draupadi Murmu to give away Swachh Sarvekshan Awards to cleanest states and cities in New Delhi today. Centre extends Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh for 6 months. 2 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces recover huge cache of arms and ammunition near LOC in Bandipora district of J&K. FEMA authority confirms ED seizure order of 5,551 crore rupees against Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi. India helps block China's bid to pass resolution against US-UK-Australia nuclear submarine deal at IAEA. Russia vetoes UNSC resolution condemning its referenda and annexation of 4 Ukrainian territories. India abstains. And in cricket, India to take on Sri Lanka in Women's T20 Asia Cup at Sylhet in Bangladesh this afternoon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch 5G services today at New Delhi. 5G technology will provide seamless coverage, high data rates, low latency and high reliable communication. It will also increase energy efficiency, spectrum efficiency and network efficiency. Communications and Information Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said that government intends to cover the entire country with 5G services within 2 years. He said an investment of around 3 lakh crore rupees will be made for the 5G services. Our correspondent reports that digital connectivity has been an important part of policy initiatives of the government through its flagship programs such as Digital India, Startup India and Make in India. 5G services have the potential to create new age businesses, generate additional revenue for enterprises and provide employment arising from the deployment of innovative use cases and technologies. Here is a report.
5G's direct contribution to the Indian economy is estimated to be $450 billion over the next 15 years. The earliest applications of 5G will be in sectors with high digital technology maturity like Industry 4.0, smart cities and fintech. With the introduction of 5G, India is poised to become a leader in fintech. Innovative technologies like UPI and RuPay are being exported to the world to help improve their financial systems. 5G will increase digital literacy of the nation and will be applied in sectors for social development like health and nutrition, education and agriculture. The use of 5G-enabled technologies offers an opportunity to make agricultural practices more sustainable and superior in yield. The launch of the much-awaited 5G services will take India a step closer to being a developed nation as envisaged by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. With Naseem Naqvi, Suparna Saikia, AIR News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Modi will also inaugurate the 6th edition of the Indian Mobile Congress. The IMC 2022 is scheduled to be held from today until the 4th of October with the theme of New Digital Universe. It will bring together leading thinkers, entrepreneurs, innovators and government officials to discuss and showcase unique opportunities emerging from the rapid adoption and spread of digital technology. President Draupadi Murmu will award the cleanest states and cities of Azadi at 75 Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 in New Delhi today. The day will mark the first anniversary of launch of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 with its aspirational vision of creating garbage-free cities. Over 160 awards will be given in different categories. The award ceremony will be attended by a host of dignitaries from across the country. Nearly 1,800 guests comprising state and city administrators, sector partners, subject experts, as well as youth organizations, sanitation workers, representatives from industry among others will take part in the event. The award ceremony is being organized as part of the Swachh Amrit Mahotsav. It is being conducted by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs from the 17th of September 2022 to the 2nd of October 2022 to celebrate 8 years of accomplishments of the Swachh Bharat Mission Urban.
Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur will launch a month-long nationwide Swachh Bharat 2022 at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh at 1 this afternoon. The program is being organized in 6 lakh villages of 744 districts across the country through the network of Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, affiliated youth clubs and National Service Scheme affiliated institutions. Informing about the Swachh Bharat in a video message, Mr. Thakur said that the program will be launched with an aim to raise awareness, mobilize people and ensure their participation in making India clean. In this initiative, people from different regions, languages and backgrounds will work together and the waste will be disposed of by these people on a completely voluntary basis. This will also contribute to the happiness index of the country. Our correspondent reports that the Department of Youth Affairs is trying to make this campaign the biggest cleanliness campaign run by the people in the country.
Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur will launch nationwide Swachh Bharat 2022 at the campus of United Institute of Technology in Prayagraj. The objectives of the program are to organize cleaning of public spaces and households across all the districts of the country from 1st October to 31st October 2022. It will involve all segments of society, government organizations, including PRIs and non-government organizations, to instill awareness and feeling of pride among citizens to keep their surroundings clean and waste-free. Along with this, campaign will give mantra of Swachh Kal, Amrit Kal and make this program a people's movement through Jan Bhagidari. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Prayagraj.
President Draupadi Murmu has conferred on the winners the 68th National Film Awards in New Delhi. Dada Saheb Phalke Award for the year 2020 was given to legendary actress Asha Parekh yesterday. The Best Feature Film Award was given to the Tamil film Surarai Potru. Hindi film Tanhaji, The Unsung Warrior, got the award for Best Popular Film providing wholesome entertainment. Ajay Devgan received the Best Actor Award for the film Tanhaji, The Unsung Warrior, and Surya also received the Best Actor Award for the film Surarai Potru. Addressing the gathering, President Murmu praised actress Ms. Asha Parekh for her contribution to Indian cinema. She said films and filmmakers play a leading role in nation building. After receiving the award, Ms. Asha Parekh thanked the Government of India and the jury for the recognition of a long journey in the film industry. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated legendary actor Asha Parekh on being conferred the Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Mr. Modi said Parekh in a long career has shown what versatility is and lauded her as an outstanding film personality. The Prime Minister also congratulated all those who have been conferred the National Film Awards. Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not address a rally in the Abu Road area of Sirohi district in Rajasthan last night as he reached the venue late. Mr. Modi did not address the rally as he said that he has to obey loudspeaker rules and regulations. He also apologized to the people at the gathering for not being able to address and promised that he will come back to Sirohi.
नवरात्रि में यह अवसर लोगों को नहीं दिया गया है। अब मुझे पहुंचने में देर हो गई, 10 बज गए हैं, तो मेरी आत्मा कहती है कि मुझे कानून नियम का पालन करना चाहिए और इसलिए मैं आप सबसे क्षमा मांगता हूं, लेकिन मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि मैं दोबारा यहां फिर से आऊंगा और आपका ये जो प्यार है उसे मैं ब्याज समेत चुकता करूंगा.
Earlier, Mr. Modi was welcomed by State BJP President Satish Punia, Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Leader of Opposition in the State Assembly Gulab Chand Kataria, and his Deputy Rajendra Rathod.
The Centre has extended for another 6 months the application of the disturbed area under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act in 12 districts of Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh and certain parts of 5 other districts of the 2 northeastern states to facilitate the armed forces to continue the anti-insurgency operations. The notification issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs said that the AFSPA would be extended for 6 months beginning today in 9 districts of Nagaland and its 16 police station areas of 4 other districts. Nagaland has 16 districts while Arunachal Pradesh has 26 districts. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on March the 31st had announced to reduce the operation of the AFSPA from April the 1st in Assam, Nagaland and Manipur. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 heavily armed terrorists of Jaish-e-Mohammed were killed in an encounter with the security forces in Baramulla district yesterday. Police said they were planning to attack the ongoing Army's Agni Veer recruitment rally in Baramulla. A joint team of Baramulla police and the army launched a search operation in Yedipura village following intelligence input about the presence of terrorists in the area. During searches, the hiding terrorists fired upon the search party, which was retaliated, triggering off an encounter. Both the terrorists were killed in the encounter. Meanwhile, security forces have recovered a huge cache of arms, ammunition and grenades hidden in Noshira Nard village, near the line of control in Gurez area of Bandipora district. The recovery included 7 AK-47 rifles, 2 pistols, 21 AK magazines, 11 90 rounds, 132 pistol rounds, 13 grenades and other objectionable materials.
The competent authority under the Foreign Exchange Management Act, FEMA, has approved an order of seizure of deposits worth over 5,551 crore rupees of Chinese mobile phone manufacturer Xiaomi by the Enforcement Directorate. The ED charged the Chinese phone maker with remitting foreign currency equivalent to 5,551 crore rupees to 3 entities, 1 Xiaomi Group company and 2 US-based unrelated entities under the guise of royalty. The ED had first issued the order of seizure of these bank deposits on April the 29th under the FEMA and later sent it for approval of the competent authority as required under the law that regulates foreign exchange violations in the country. The competent authority, appointed under Section 37A of the FEMA, has confirmed the seizure order. This is the highest amount of seizure order in India, which has been confirmed by the authority till date. In Morning Matters, now let us listen to a discussion on India's huge jump in Global Innovation Index and rise as Innovation Hub. The participants are Jiten Kumar Jain, cyber expert, and Sanjay Jha, journalist.
India has climbed 6 notches to the 40th position in Global Innovation Index 2022, and now it is just behind the developed countries like Switzerland, the United States, Sweden, United Kingdom, and the Netherlands, which are the most innovative economies according to the latest IPO's 2022 Global Innovation Index. And now China is also on the threshold of the top 10. How big this achievement do you see for a country like India?
Of course, it is a grand achievement, especially for a country which has been long for almost 2-3 decades known as a software superpower of the world. But we long realized that most of this software outsourcing economy was basically producing the best things which were designed and architected and conceived by others in the West. Now, from last 6 to 7 years, Government of India under Digital India program is putting a renewed focus to ensure that industry, academia collaborates with the government and the innovation happens in India, stays in India and is sold to the world. So in that spirit, government has ensured an ecosystem where it is easy to create startups, it is easy to innovate, and it is easy to file patents. And in that entire ecosystem, the results have now started coming in, and we have already seen in the Global Innovation Index, India's jump from almost 80 to 82nd rank to today 40th rank within 7 years. So almost doubling down on the efforts. We have seen patent filings in India have almost grown 46%, which is a testimony to the growing innovation here in India back home.
Absolutely. Prime Minister Modi has congratulated Indian innovators and expressed pride as India climbs to this 40th position in the Global Innovation Index of World Intellectual Property Organization. Prime Minister called it, innovation is the buzzword across India. Proud of our innovators. We have come a long way and we want to scale ever new heights. So for the innovators, what does it mean? How do you see this kind of moral boast or in terms of government's focus after this achievement?
support from the government, innovation sector is now booming and the people are not leaving India. There is an attempt to stop the IP flow or brain drain, and the results are also there. Today we are the fastest, I think the third largest startup ecosystem in the world, fastest growing ecosystem. We are today a home of 100 unicorns. Can you imagine 100 unicorns? It's a huge number, and it's a collective effort of 150 crore people of India that we are changing our destiny on an innovation path.
Yeah, Mr. Jain, why do you think we have been able to achieve? Because the parameters for computing this index, which is like institutions, human capital and research, infrastructure, market sophistication, business sophistication, knowledge and technology outputs, and create outputs. So except the infrastructure, India has remarkably done very well in all the parameters. How do you see this?
I think yes. You look today, we have world-class incubators almost in every city of India. And let us not talk about one cities like, say, Delhi or Bombay. The philosophy behind is that, look, when we got independence, there was for, I think, almost first 2-3 decades, we had this slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Today, Prime Minister realizes that we are standing on the dawn of a fourth revolution, a new digital age, and we have to ensure that we don't miss that bus. And the only way you can be the leader of the digital revolution is by innovating at home and leading the world. And that is why now Prime Minister is saying Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, Jai Anusandhan. The research and innovation has to be celebrated. Our scientists have to be celebrated. Now, this is again new equalizer for research and innovation. Now, these labs have not only come up in this big prestigious or a school for rich kids. They are coming up in every government school, everywhere, so that at least the basic facilities of research innovation is available equally to everyone in every district, every village of our society in the country. So I think these are fundamental reforms which would, in a way, drive the entire ecosystem.
So, you think we can use this index as a reference in economic plans or the policy in the coming time?
Obviously, it will inspire confidence in our scientists, in our entrepreneurs, in our innovators. But the fundamental reforms which are happening in this country, I can surely say our journey has just begun. Our best is yet to come. So wait for another 4-5 years where the actual benefits of these fundamental reforms across different sectors will come up. And then you will find that the way we were the global leaders in the finding the COVID medicine, Covaxin, you will find in every sector India's innovation will happen. Look, we will soon be a hub of global companies which are led and funded by Indians and driven by Indians.
Mr. Jain, and let's hope that this journey of improvement on the Global Innovation Index continues and we soon come to the top 10.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You were listening to the discussion on India's huge jump in Global Innovation Index and rise as Innovation Hub. The participants were Jitin Kumar Jain, cyber expert, and Sanjay Jha, journalist.
You are listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch 5G services in the country at India Mobile Congress in New Delhi this morning. President Draupadi Murmu to give away Swachh Sarvekshan Awards to cleaner states and cities in New Delhi today. Centre extends Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh for 6 months. 2 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces recover huge cache of arms and ammunition near LOC in Bandipora district of Jammu and Kashmir. FEMA authority confirms ED's seizure order of 5,551 crore rupees against Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi. India helps block China's bid to pass resolution against US, UK, Australia nuclear submarine deal at IAEA. Russia vetoes UNSC resolution condemning its referendum and annexation of 4 Ukrainian territories. India abstains. And in cricket, India to take on Sri Lanka in Women's T20 Asia Cup at Sylhet in Bangladesh this afternoon. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
पोषण केवल अभियान नहीं, देश की जिद। देश ने है ठाना शिशु, बच्चों, गर्भवती महिलाओं और स्तनपान कराने वाली महिलाओं को सुपोषित है बनाना। आइए, अवसर है इस पोषण माह में मनोरंजन के संग पोषण को जानने का, समझने का और अपने बच्चों को समझाने का। यहाँ होगा गायक शान का शानदार परफॉर्मेंस भी। पोषण एक्ट्रेस दिखाएगा अलग अलग राज्यों के पोषण का हाल। बड़ी सी पोषण की सांप सीढ़ी सिखाएगी कैसे जंक फूड से आप उतरेंगे नीचे और अच्छे खाने से चढ़ेंगे सेहत की सीढ़ी। साथ ही फ्री हेल्थ चेकअप और कंसल्टेशन भी पाएं। पोषण उत्सव 31 सितंबर से 2 अक्टूबर 2022, कर्तव्य पथ, नई दिल्ली।
अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए लीजिए आकाशवाणी का सहयोग और दीजिए उसे बुलंदियों के पंख।
आपका बिजनेस लोकल है या राष्ट्रीय, आकाशवाणी देती है उपभोक्ताओं तक पहुंचने का हर विकल्प।
और अब तो आप घर, दफ्तर या दुकान पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं आकाशवाणी के किसी भी केंद्र के लिए विज्ञापनों की बुकिंग।
आकाशवाणी के विभिन्न चैनलों पर विज्ञापन देना सुलभ और सस्ता।
बुकिंग है तो संपर्क करें 8700014242 पर।
8700014242।
India's deft diplomacy helped in blocking China's bid to pass resolution against Australia-UK-US nuclear submarine deal at the General Conference of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, in Vienna yesterday. China tried to get the resolution passed against the AUKUS for seeking to provide Australia with nuclear-powered submarines. Sources said India worked closely with many IAEA member states to ensure that the draft resolution did not get majority support. India took an objective view of the initiative, recognizing the soundness of the technical evaluation by IAEA. India's considered role helped many smaller countries take a clear stand on the Chinese proposal. Russia has vetoed the Western bid in the United Nations Security Council UNSC to condemn its annexation of Ukrainian territory. The United States and Albania tabled a draft resolution at the UNSC condemning Russian referenda and annexation of 4 Ukrainian territories: Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson and Zaporizhzhia. The draft resolution also demanded from Russia to withdraw its troops from Ukraine immediately. The 15-nation UN Security Council voted on the resolution. Since Russia vetoed the resolution, it did not get adopted. Among the 15 nations of the Council, 10 voted in favor of the resolution and 4, India, China, Gabon and Brazil, abstained.
Over the past 75 years since independence, India's largest public service broadcaster, All India Radio, has been the proverbial storyteller for crores of people across the country. All India Radio is celebrating 75 years of freedom with a series, Azad Bharat Ki Baat, Akashvani ke saath. It showcases the journey of India since independence in various walks of life through the storytelling of All India Radio. In today's episode, we bring you the story of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana.
Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana aims to ensure access to quality generic medicines at affordable prices for all sections of the population, especially the poor and the deprived ones. It creates awareness about generic medicines through education and publicity to counter the perception that quality is synonymous with high price only. The project also generates employment by engaging individual entrepreneurs in opening of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana Kendra. Under the scheme, medicines are procured from the World Health Organization, Good Manufacturing Practices, WHO GMP, certified suppliers for ensuring the quality of the products. Apart from this, each batch of drug is tested at laboratories accredited by National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says that medicines available under the Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana are priced 50% to 90% less than that of branded prices.
हर महीने 1 करोड़ से अधिक परिवार इन जन औषधि केंद्रों के माध्यम से बहुत सस्ती दवाइयों का लाभ ले रहे हैं। जैसा कि आपने अनुभव भी किया है, जन औषधि केंद्रों पर मिलने वाली दवाओं की कीमत बाजार में जो दवाएं मिलती हैं उसी क्वालिटी की, लेकिन जन औषधि केंद्र में 50% से 90% तक उसकी कीमत कम होती है।
Resident of Pune, Zeba Khan, who is a beneficiary of the PM Jan Aushadhi Kendra, says that her earlier expenditure of 2,500 rupees has now come down to only 800 rupees, leading to considerable savings in her monthly income.
मेरा नाम ज़ेबा खान है, मैं पूना की रहने वाली हूँ, मैं किडनी पेशेंट हूँ। जो जन औषधि की शुरुआत की है, बहुत फायदा होता है मुझे उससे। पहले मैं ये दवाइयाँ 2200-2500 में खरीदती थी। मेरा बजट पूरा हिल जाता, कैसे मैं सब संभालूंगी। पर मुझे ये मालूम पड़ा पेपरों में, जन औषधि के में ये दवाइयाँ बहुत सस्ती मिलती है, तभी मैंने ये दवाइयाँ लेना शुरू कर दी। तो मेरे 800 रुपए में पूरी दवाइयाँ आती थी और मेरे बचे हुए पैसे मैं घर भी चला सकती थी, मेरे बच्चों के पढ़ाई के लिए यूज कर सकती। आज मुझे इसका बहुत फायदा होता है।
Jan Aushadhi campaign was launched by the Department of Pharmaceuticals, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers in 2008. And it was revamped as Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana in 2015. Under the scheme, dedicated outlets known as Jan Aushadhi Kendra are open to provide generic medicines at affordable prices. Till May 2014, only 80 Jan Aushadhi stores were in operation in selected states, but the number of Jan Aushadhi stores has now increased to more than 8,700. Under the scheme, 739 districts of the country have been covered so far, and the government now plans to increase the number of such kendras to 10,500 by the end of March 2025. At present, these kendras make available more than 1,600 medicines and 250 surgical devices. The product basket of these kendras covers all major therapeutic groups such as cardiovascular, anti-cancers, anti-diabetics, gastrointestinal medicines and nutraceuticals. In addition to this, some Ayush products like Ayu Raksha Kit, Bal Raksha Kit and Ayush 64 tablet as immunity boosters have been added to their product basket. Suvidha sanitary pads are also available across all kendras at only 1 rupee per pad. Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices Bureau of India, the implementing agency of the Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana, invites applications from individuals, unemployed pharmacists, government-nominated agencies, NGOs, trusts and societies for opening of new Jan Aushadhi Kendra. Residents of small towns and block headquarters can avail the opportunity to open Jan Aushadhi Kendra. The scheme provides for incentive for various categories including women, SC or ST, hill districts, island districts and northeastern states. This will ensure easy reach of affordable medicines to the people in every nook and corner of the country.
In the Women's T20 Asia Cup, India will take on Sri Lanka on the opening day of the tournament at Sylhet in Bangladesh today. The match will start at 1 in the afternoon.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. RBI hikes the repo rate by 50 base points, thus blames it on new storm, is the top headline in the Hindu business line, with the new storm explained as the aggressive monetary policy actions of advanced economy central banks. The Asian Age carries the photograph of the Prime Minister and other dignitaries aboard Gandhinagar Mumbai Vande Bharat Express train with the caption, "Glide at 160 kilometers per hour." Putin declares 4 Ukraine regions part of Russia, key fast-tracks bid to join NATO. US announces more sanctions, reports the Indian Express. The Supreme Court has held that the national emblem cast atop the new Parliament building in Central Vista does not violate any law, writes the Hindustan Times. And finally, in a significant ruling, the Calcutta High Court has stated that the right to privacy doesn't end with a person's death, reports the Times of India.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch 5G services in the country at India Mobile Congress in New Delhi this morning. President Draupadi Murmu to give away Swachh Sarvekshan Awards to cleaner states and cities in New Delhi today. Centre extends Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh for 6 months. 2 terrorists killed in an encounter with security forces in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces recover huge cache of arms and ammunition near LOC in Bandipora district of Jammu and Kashmir. FEMA authority confirms ED's seizure order of 5,551 crore rupees against Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi. India helps block China's bid to pass resolution against US, UK, Australia nuclear submarine deal at IAEA. Russia vetoes UNSC resolution condemning its referenda and annexation of 4 Ukrainian territories. India abstains. And in cricket, India to take on Sri Lanka in Women's T20 Asia Cup at Sylhet in Bangladesh this afternoon. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.